Hi, I am Heliolami. Today, we are going to be building a Solana AI agent that carry out autonomous actions like swap token, check balance, and also execute transaction. First, what are AI agents? AI agents are autonomous system or application, let me call them application, that performs operation or tasks without human intervention. They act independently based on user configuration. What this means is that whatever I tell my AI agent to do on my behalf is what they will do. They won't go beyond that. So for example, I can tell my AI agent to monitor my wallet and probably alert me when there's a transaction going on or when there's a malicious activities. So in blockchain, we can make our AI agents execute swap, like trade token when price hits target. 2, monitor wallet. 3, rebalance portfolio. 4, mint NFT and other more. Like every other development, AI agents also have their own architecture, like cost stack, and they're in 3 major layers. We have 1, the large language model, which are the LLM. They are the reasoning brain. They handle natural language, interpret requests, process data, and decide action. And we make use of OpenAI, Claude, or LAM. 2, we have agent framework. This defines the structure, the personality, and interaction with external platform. And we make use of ELISA OS, LangChain, Rigs, or AgentPy. 3, we also have the blockchain toolkits. These are SDK enabling agents to interact with blockchain network like Solana. And we have Solana agent kits, GOAT toolkit, which is the greatest on-chain toolkit. And also, why do we need AI agents in blockchain? 1, we need them to handle complex tasks. For example, handle DeFi operation like yield optimization or arbitrage faster than human. 2, enhance security, continuous monitoring of smart contracts and real-time fraud detection. 3, we have low barrier to entry, like translate natural language into a complex on-chain activities for easier Web3 adoption. For example, I can tell my AI agent to transfer a specific amount of token to another wallet address in my natural language. For example, in English, Russia, or Chinese. 4, we have autonomous operation, which means they can carry out the normal transaction we as a woman can do. For example, sign transaction or interact with the apps independently. Then number 5, we have the intelligence analysis. They process large blockchain datasets to support better decision making. For example, we can tell them to read the market and tell us the best time to trade or to get a token. Before we go right into the code implementation, I want you to visit our documentation. If you prefer to read and to have more understanding, go to our documentation at docs.getblock.io/guide. You will see our various guides there where you can learn from. And also, before we go right into it, I want you to go to our repository, the guides, and clone this repository where you navigate through the Solana agents. We've already have the code prepared for you. You can go there, fork it, and, manipulate the code itself for your better use or for more complexity based on your needs. And before we go right into it, I want you to go to the account.getblocks.io, create an account to get a Solana API. If you want to do that, all you just have to do is click on Get Endpoint, select the particular blockchain you want, select the API interface, which is JSON, RPC, or GraphQL, or WebSocket based on your needs. So let's get right into the code implementation itself. And if you've already cloned the repository, I want you to navigate through the Solana agent folder by clicking on Solana. So now we are in the folder. Now let's go through the code itself. First, I make use of PNPM to know how to install all the packages, go through the readme.file, we've already explained how to, use this particular repository. But let's go straight into the code example itself. So here we first of all import all the SDK we make use of. We make use of Solana Web3.js. We make use of the GOAT SDK. We also make use of LangChain. We make use of .env to, load our .env environment. We have the base 58 and we have the read line in the sense that we can interact with the AI agent via our terminal. So before you start, ensure that you've already have all this set up. You've already have the RPC. Here I'm making use of the Solana Devnet RPC. If you want to interact on mainnet, just go to your account.getblock.io to get a mainnet API key, and you just have to copy this particular URL and paste it here. Also, your Solana wallet, the private key, and the OpenAI key. So this is a paid version. You might want to just get a little token like $5 based on your needs. Now to the code itself. First, we initialize the agent by creating a connection. We load our private key and also decode our private key to base 58. Secondly, we initialize the ghost tools, everything we want to make use of, the key pair connection. And for the plugin, we are going to be making use of XPL's token, which we use to, if you want to launch a token, simple, you make use of XPL token, which launch your token on pom.fun to swap your token using Jupyter. Also, to initialize the LLM, we make use of GPT-4.0 and a low temperature. Also, we create a memory to keep our AI agents in sync with our conversation instead of losing memory of what we are talking about earlier. And also, we make configuration, create the read line via a terminal prompt. And also, we tell it how we want it to print our response. So let's get into the demo. First, I'm already in the folder, which is the CD solana.agent. So let's just run to use npm run dev. Okay, our AI agent is ready. So I'm just going to ask it, what is my account balance? Now he has already told me my account balance. Don't forget we are on the Devnet, not on the mainnet. So now I'm going to tell you to send some SOL to my other wallet address. So now I have my wallet address here. So I'm going to say send 0.01 SOL to. So now he has already sent a SOL to my other wallet, and we can verify that using this link. Let's check if it's successful. So just come here, click on this. This is not okay. Let's switch to Devnet. Now, can you see? It's actually send that to the account, and we can also check on our wallet. Yeah, so it's successful. So for this, you can actually make modifications. You can launch your own token. Just ensure that you clone this particular repository and you can also check other code example here that you can make use of. See you on the next one.